I dragged Max to his room and shut the door. He was going to tell me what was going on, and if I had to punch it out of him, I would. Max, why are you letting these girls think you and I are an item? I ask him, taking a seat on his couch as he sits next to me. I thought they'd stop trying to get the Luna title out of me. I'm a guy, Kim, but I know a diamond when I see one, and none of these girls do it for me. I'm sorry you're getting the glares and snide comments. I didn't think it would get that far, but it's stupid of me because the very same thing happened with my mother and all the females my dad was shacked up with. He spoke. Max, a little heads up would have been great. I literally ran away from my pack to escape the madness, only to find more here. I tell him, what happened to your mate, Max? Why are people saying she's around? I say that remembering when I went into the kitchen earlier to get bottled water and two girls made it a point to tell me that I'm nothing but the next piece of ass, and I shouldn't get comfortable in the Luna seat as it was already reserved. I don't want to talk about Kim, please don't make me, he says. I needed to know though. I had to find out why he wasn't with her. Max, I'm not letting you go anywhere until you tell me what happened, I say sternly, folding my arms for that added effect. He sighs in defeat. 3 points to Sabrina. I met Elise same time Tristan met Bella. They are sisters. That's why Bella was acting the way she was towards you. You've got to believe me when I say that Elise is evil and manipulative, Kimberly. He spoke. I've seen Max hurt, angry and sad, but right now he just looked lost. I scooted next to him to give him a side hug. It felt like he had more to say, so I kept it shut so he could continue. When I met Elise, my father was still alpha. You know about the annual Alliance ball my pack hosts, right? You weren't here last year, or you would have met her. She's cute, Kim. You'd think she means well until you actually get to know her. He says, my uncle's brother, Darren, who is also an alpha of his own pack, came to the ball with his twin sons. They are both going to be running the pack together when he steps down. Well, Elise slept with them both. That's how I knew what was happening with you. I felt it too. Although I pushed through the pain thinking something was wrong with her. I ran around the pack looking for her, only to find her in my cousin's chambers doing the deed. He said dejectedly. I walked over to them and broke the whole thing up. I was so angry. I beat the guys up to the point where they were unconscious. Elise ran out, but I caught her in the woods. I asked her why, and she said they promised to make her their Luna. They told her my father was broke, and my uncle was only here to help my dad get out of debt. She knew we were broke, Kim. She slept with them because she had no intention of staying with me. Max let out. I guess he couldn't stay seated anymore, so he stood up and walked to his window, looking out to the woods, running his hands through his hair to ease his frustration. I didn't know what to say. Looks like we both got matched with the wrong kind. She's having their baby, Kimberly. It was raining that day. The moon goddess blessed their union, but the twins want nothing to do with her now that they've found their mate. Max said, turning around to look at me. When did that happen? I asked. Max's curiosity tends to get the better of me, especially when I know I shouldn't be asking questions. Kim, the twins are here for the annual ball. They arrived this afternoon. The ball is tomorrow. They met their mate today. Max looked at me. Kimberly, Josie is their mate. They met Josie today as they walked in with Elise. They left her right at the door and walked up to Josie and claimed her. He spoke. I stood up. Way too quickly as I had a little dizzy spell. Max walked up to me to steady me and I hugged him. I just held on to him, to calm him down and to also calm the storm brewing in my head. Where are they? I asked Max. My voice laced with Athena's meant I was seeing red. My sister is 15. She's my responsibility right now, and I need to make sure she knows that it's okay to wait before you give yourself to your mate. He is yours forever, so he should be willing to wait. Forgetting Percy. Kim, you need to know that. They plan on taking her to their territory and completing the mating ritual there. He says. I left his embrace raving out of Max's room. I run around the house trying to find my sister's scent only to lead me to my brother's room. I barge in to find Josie with CJ and 2 lookalikes. I'm guessing these are the twins that are to mate my sister? I ask, looking at them. They smile and nod, looking a little too happy. Something tells me they haven't been honest with Josie. Sabrina, oh my gosh, these are my mates. Can you believe it? How lucky am I? 2 for 1. It's insane, she giggles childishly. That's Clayton and Chase. Boys, this is my sister, Sabrina. She says all giddy, all loved up, high on those hormones. Josie, I know you must be happy, but these 2 mutts owe you an explanation, I say. Angry that they betrayed their own cousin and now were betraying my sister. My sister looked confused, looking between me and her mates. What are you talking about? I know everything there is to know about them. We are not wasting any time. I mean, no offense, Sab, but we've been in here pouring our hearts out to each other while CJ babysits. We aren't like you and him. We are straight solid, she chirps out. Max finally catches up to me just before I drop the bomb. So, you're aware they have a pregnant she-wolf downstairs? I ask. The twins look at me shocked. Or is it scared? CJ looking all sorts of confused. Then they look at Max and are about ready to kill him. I look at Josie and she looks at me like she got slapped on the face. Sab, if this is your way of keeping me away from my mates just because you failed to keep yours, this is not the way to do it. It won't work anyway. We want each other, and I'm leaving straight after the ball to be with them. You've got no say in that matter. She lashes out. Well, that stung. That hit the spot and more. I had no comeback. I was shocked to hear my sister call me a failure. Is that what everybody saw me as? Did I really fail at keeping my mate? Was it all my fault? This was a bad idea. Maybe I should have sat her down first and kicked the testosterone out, but what's done is done. I need her thinking straight. Josie, I'm hurt to hear you think of me as a failure, but this isn't some sick ploy to keep you from your mates. I would never do that to you. They slept with Max's mate and knocked her up. Ask him, I said, pointing at Max. Better yet, ask them. Your mates. I say, looking at the 2 wet cats. Please download Novels Ago and search the code in the upper left corner to continue reading.